This alcoholic's marked with 1,000 horrid scars, and if you join them all together you could see behind his mask. I once heard him remark that it's easier to laugh, so ironic to hear as he drinks the tears from his glass. His burdens were personal and not to be shared, but I heard him refer to an earlier era he weren't prepared, and began to cry but only briefly before he closed that seldom entered door where absolute truth's exposed. He became apologetic and asked the locals to forget it, passed it off as being drunk, then said he was pathetic. I'm like, shit, I've seen a man tortured then drowned, all of his problems in between ordering rounds. I'm thinking that ain't right, yet I serve him another pint and robotically contribute to the murder of his mind. Do I deserve this so-called earned sterling, or should I have asked the old man I'm serving why he never leaves this bar? So one day I decided to ask him exactly why he's here. It's possible but not likely that he just liked the beer. So I started off the convo with a polite, "How you doing, sir?" He replied with an "I'm fine, but I'd like my pint to be served." It began with banter which was funny but utterly irrelevant. He said, "I feel invincible." I'm like, "Man, you're delicate." And with that it was like a slice of knife through a shrink wrap. He put his drink down, frowned and asked for evidence. I said, "Hang on a minute, I'm here most nights. I was here that time you cried, I only see you drunk. The true you hides. This isn't criticism against your decisions, plus it's not on my job description for me to fucking listen. But you need someone to listen to you and all of your truths, and it's obvious his situation has not improved with booze." He looked me dead in the eyes as he spoke of his life and let the truth ooze like rotten blood from a popped bruise. So as he spoke of his suffering, I listened, didn't try to butt him. When he finished his piece, he looked at me like I should say something. So I said nothing based on that assumption. But he said, "Well," I said, "What?" He said, "Brother, where are your fucking judgments?" I said, "It's clear to see that self-esteem wouldn't let you speak. I just want you to understand that having problems doesn't make you weak, not dealing with them does. Which is why you end up at this pub when all you really want out of life back is your son's hug. I understand the past can put a grim mask on the future, but it's up to you to choose a face that will better suit you. Everything is relative and problems are the proof of this. To compare and belittle anyone else's struggle is ludicrous." And with that, he took his last swig and said goodbye. I jokingly replied with the safe, "I'll see you tomorrow night." But I never saw him again. I often wonder where he went. Maybe he ended up in another pub, or him and his past made friends.